Spam is a huge problem on the internet, even for web applications. Spammers will often create automated systems to send unwanted messages through forms on your pages. To prevent this, many websites use capture images. These are images that contain text that a human can read, but that can't be easily read by an automated system. In the following lessons, you will create a capture image using the classes in the System.Drawing namespace. To begin, open the .NET Expert project from your Sample Files folder. And open Capture.aspx in Design View. Once complete, this page will contain a working capture system. Switch to Source View now and examine the IMG tag on this page. The capture image does not yet exist, but it will be created by your code and retrieved from the Capture Image folder. Next, open the Capture Image folder and open CaptureHandler.cs. This is an HTTP handler. You learned about HTTP handlers in Lesson 8.5. This HTTP handler will output the capture.jpg image that is being requested on the capture.aspx page. First, add a using line to the top of the page with the code using System.Drawing. You are going to use the System.Drawing classes to draw your capture image. Now add another using line with the code using System.Drawing.imaging. This namespace contains the image formats that you're going to need when saving your image as a JPEG file. Next, expand the iHTTP members region and examine the process request method. This method retrieves some random text from the getCaptureText method and saves it into the user's session. Note that HTTP handlers aren't able to access the session object by default. It's only possible to access the session object in this handler because it implements the system.web.sessionState.iRequiresSessionState interface. You learned about implementing interfaces in Lesson 5.6. Now you'll need to add some code to create your capture image. Add the following code to the process request method. Bitmap capture image equals new bitmap 120/25. This code creates a new image that is 120 pixels wide and 25 pixels high. Now add the following code on the next line. Graphics object equals graphics.fromImage capture image. The graphics class is used to manipulate images. Now add the following code on the next line. Graphics object dot fill rectangle brushes dot white new rectangle 0 0 120 25. This code fills the entire image with white. Images are filled with black by default. Now on the next line, add the code font capture font equals New Font, Arial 16. This font object will be used to draw text onto your image. You've selected the Arial font at size 16. Now add the following code on the next line. Graphics object dot draw string, capture text, capture font, brushes dot black, new pointf 0 0. This code draws the text from the capture text variable onto your image using the font that you selected in your capture font object. Brushes.black writes the text in black. You could select a different color by using a different brush object. Pointf00 tells the method to draw the text starting in the top left corner of the image. That is, at coordinates 0 0. Your capture image will now contain the random text, but it is still relatively easy for a spammer to extract the text from the image using OCR technology. You will add code to make the image harder to read and then display the image on the page in the next lesson. That's lesson 12.10. Close Visual Studio now, saving your changes if prompted. You've now completed lesson 12.9. Use the System.Drawing classes to manipulate images.